What's going on, guys? Thanks for coming back. I'm here to do a review on the newest flavor of Bang, Radical Skadattle. Now, if this can looks familiar, it does look like the Rainbow Unicorn. So just be careful and double check because it's very similar to that flavor. Now, reminder, it does have 300 milligrams of caffeine, so if it's one of the first times trying it, remember 300 milligrams of caffeine, so be careful. It obviously it's got the creatine and CoQ10 and EAAs or BCA, depending on what flavors you're grabbing. But we all know they're very minimal when it comes to the Bang Energy or some of the other energy drinks out there. But we don't really, I know I don't drink it for that. I just drink it for the caffeine and the energy. So like I said, I don't even know why they put them on there, because we all just drink it for that, right? I had some of my friends tell me that it was one of their favorites now. I've been trying to get my hands on them. Took me a while. They did a first run. It went out pretty fast. The second run took a little bit longer to get made. I'm guessing because of COVID, but here we are. Finally got my hands on it. Excited. They said it would be in my top 5 easily. So that piqued my interest even more, guys. I did take a little bit of a stim break, so even with that being said, I'm still excited to try it. Again, 300 milligrams of caffeine, right? Now I did open the can, smelled it. I still feel like it smells like, candy, like fruit, like a fruity candy. So them telling me it would taste like Skittles. Let's see if they're right. Again, we all have different taste buds, right, guys? Now I did put this in the freezer for about 30 minutes, so maybe even 45 minutes, so it's like nice and sweaty. So the best condition to drink it, I just, cold. It's awesome. So let's give it a try. Guys, for everyone that told me it tasted like top 5 easily would make it, I would say after one sip, definitely in my top 5. It's basically like Skittles. They weren't wrong when they said it would taste like Skittles, which is probably why it's called Skadattle. Now, I once was told by a friend, best way to eat Skittles is not by like 2 or 3 or 4, but just grab a handful and eat them. This is exactly what I feel this tastes like. Best description I can give you is that. Because you taste a little bit of the flavors of Skittles, right? But it's not like you can taste one more than the other. They're just all pretty balanced. Not one of them is not overpowering the other. It's just a balance of those flavors. It's like a quick burst of all those flavors at once. And I don't really have an aftertaste after that one sip. Let me see if I can get an aftertaste. Some people don't like that. But then again, when you're drinking something that has like artificial sweeteners or something like that, it's kind of hard. I mean, I get like a small little, like a little bit of that, but maybe like for about 1 or 2 seconds. Not too much. Not as bad as other flavors I've had and other energy drinks out there. This one, I feel like they did a great job, Will it overtake my number 1, which is the Cherry Blade Lemonade? I don't know. I'll probably have to keep drinking it a little bit more before I make that decision, because if you guys don't know, like strawberry lemonade, cherry limeade, those are like one of my favorite drinks, so it would be hard to take over that. But I definitely can, after 2 sips, definitely can say it took over the second spot. And that would be like, I believe it's the purple guava pear. And if you want more of that list, the top 10 that I have, it's in my description. I do update it every time I try a new flavor. So it will change here and there, like I said, depending on if it cracks the top 10, it will get updated. But again, guys, it's not sugary. It's not like sweet. I thought it might be like a cotton candy. Now, I think that's one of the, if not the sweetest, one of the sweetest flavors by Bang. So if you have a sweet tooth, cotton candy would be it. But this is like, they did a great job. Like, I don't feel like it's like I can compare it to another bang flavor. It's just unique. It is Skittles, handful of Skittles at once. The only reason I would say that you wouldn't like this is if you're not a fan of, even though it doesn't taste like Starburst, it's more like Skittles, like I said. But if you're not a fan of Starburst or like Nerds or even like any or the Skittles itself, then you wouldn't like this. Other than that, I don't see anybody not liking it. Then again, we all have our different tastes buds. So quick summary, handful of Skittles at once. Perfect. They did a great job. They hit it out of the park on this one. Great job, Bang. Definitely number 2 on my list. If you have any questions or comments or your own list or your own opinions on this, go ahead and put it at the bottom of the page, or you can just send me a quick message through Instagram or Messenger.